Hey everyone, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm John Costa and I'm a current first year student studying business at the University of Toronto, also known as Rotman Commerce. So this video is primarily targeted to those of you who have either accepted their offers to the program or are considering applying to it in the future. So I'm going to be covering some advice I wish I had and I knew coming into Rotman, especially for first years, and I hope this is useful. So tip number 1. LinkedIn. That's the most useful platform you can have as any business students, regardless of the university. You're gonna, meet so many people, so many connections, whether it's other students or professionals, like, industry reps, and you're gonna need to connect with them. It's not gonna be Instagram, it's not gonna be Snapchat, it's gonna be LinkedIn. And so if the sooner you start it, the better. So make sure you create a LinkedIn profile that's, looks professional and outlines your achievements, because it's really gonna set you apart and give you a head start when it comes to jumping into the business world. My second piece of advice is joining the FLC, also known as FLIC, which stands for the First Year Learning Community. So that's where a bunch of first years join a group, and they are assisted by a peer mentor and an assistant peer mentor who tend to be upper years, second, third, and fourth years, that show the students the different resources that Rotman has. And it's a great opportunity not only to meet and have those connections, but also getting to know fellow first year students that are in the exact same position as you are. So that I really recommend it. You learn a lot from it, and they're great people. My next piece of advice is to join a Rotman Club. There are so many clubs within Rotman. Obviously U of T has thousands of clubs, but within Rotman specifically, there's so many student initiatives and associations. So for my first year, I was an intern for RCCA, which stands for the Rotman Commerce Consulting Association, and that's because I'm just passionate about consulting, and it's a career path that I hope to pursue in the future. But it can be anything. There's one for art, there's one for finance. It doesn't have to be academic. It can be based on your hobbies, your interests. Even this year, they're opening up new ones like the Rotman Commerce Insurance Club. There's the Prop Tech, a cannabis one too. And so there's endless and infinite clubs that you can join. And so I really recommend getting involved, because similar to FLC, you get to meet upper years, you have a better understanding of what the Rotman program offers, as well as meeting other individuals who are like-minded and enjoy the same things as you. Don't listen to Reddit users. I swear, when I first applied to Rotman and I heard more about the program, I relied so much on different recommendations and suggestions that random people put on the internet, and I used to take them very seriously, especially Reddit. I would read things like, oh, half of the students don't make it second year, it's impossible to get a 3.0 GPA. Trust me, it's not that bad. Rotman is known for being challenging and rough at times, but it's definitely manageable, and it's important for you to know yourself. If you know you're someone who does work hard and who's passionate and enjoys learning, you'll definitely do fine. Even if you're average, you don't have to enjoy learning. As long as you put, the minimum amount of work, you will do fine. Rotman is made for the students who, put some effort, but you don't have to go all out. And at the same time, you don't want to just party all the time, because U of T, let's face it, is not known as a party school. So it's important to have a balanced lifestyle and just be well-rounded in general, and you'll do fine. My last piece of advice is joining the house committee. So within Rotman, and as part of the U of T student life, there's the house committee. So you're automatically going to be part of a house once you join Rotman. There's Galbraith, there's Bedford, there's Harvard, and there's Devonshire. And so depending on the house you get, you can apply to a position. So in first year, you can be an events lead, a marketing lead, or a finance lead. And that's a great opportunity because you kind of leave the academic realm. You're more involved in the extracurricular side of Rotman. So there's a lot of events that happen, a lot of initiatives, and a lot of socials. So you kind of take your headspace out of the academics and you just enjoy meeting other people. It's a very fun environment. And so for my first year, I was in Harvard as a finance lead, and I definitely recommend it for any first year because you just get to meet so many people. I hope you found this video useful, and if you have any other recommendations for video topics that you would like me to talk about, please comment them down below. And yeah, if you're coming into Rotman, you'll do just fine. It's a great university. I had a really enjoyable experience in my first year. I'll probably do a video explaining more about that, but feel free to message me, comment, anything that you'd like me to address. See you guys.